We have to talk about the police again, and it will come as no surprise that it's the Met again that are under scrutiny. Sadiq Khan's police force, because after all, he is the Police and Crime Commissioner for London, isn't he? Now, I get criticised for criticising the police, and sometimes I have to battle with my own conscience a little bit, because I do genuinely realise and recognise that many police officers do a very good and a very brave job, a job that I wouldn't want to do. I'll put my hands up to that. I wouldn't want to be attending some of the jobs that they are sent to, and I admire them for that. I admire their bravery, their resolve, and I wonder how they can live with it at times. So this is not an attack on every single individual serving police officer. There are good and there are bad. But right now in 2026, just like the rest of society, I genuinely believe many of our police officers, many of our police services up and down the country will be divided. Just like our society, it will be divided. You cannot tell me, and no one will be able to convince me that every single police officer that puts on a uniform has suddenly become a traitor, because I don't believe that they have. But at the same time, even the police themselves, every single serving individual officer must surely look at the actions of some of their colleagues and think, what the fuck's going on here? What is going on with some of these people? And this remains my biggest bone of contention with individual police officers. I understand it's their job, it's their livelihoods, I get that. But there are times when I look at them and I ask in my mind, what would it take for them to refuse an order? What aren't they prepared to do in return for money? How far will they go before saying, enough's enough, I'm not doing that? Probably more importantly, when will, and this is the big question, when will officers, individual officers, be big enough, brave enough and bold enough to question his or her colleagues' actions when they know that something is happening is clearly wrong? That's a massive, massive question. When will they question, when will they start to question other police officers when they know that their actions are wrong? Some of you will have seen this. It's from Montgomery Toms, and it includes Will Coleshill as well. I hope they don't mind me using this video. I want to play it to you tonight. I know Dan Wootton played it last night and some other channels have as well. But I wanted to go one further tonight. I wanted to dissect this as we go along.
Get off him! He's just assaulting me.
No, sir, you're under arrest.
Whoa. How? For what? How? Get the cover thing. You are the side of criminals. This is two-tier.
This is the left guys who've currently just been assaulted for having debates with people.
Please up the right winger. You people disgust me. You are corrupt. You are Sadiq Khan's lapdogs. You're a stud staffel. You're a starving.
Outside of the London College of Communication, got loads of uni students behind me, going to be debating today why Britain needs mass deportations.
Well, they already have come. Yeah. We don't like it because they're trying to take our land.
So there's the first instance. So Montgomery Toms is sitting there, Charlie Kirk style, having a polite political debate, and this absolute moron comes over and turns over his table.
I have the right to conduct a citizen's arrest, and he is under arrest. I'm detaining him.
And what you have now is you have Will Coleshill as complete with fag in mouth. You got to give it to him. He's got a fag going on there, and he's made a citizen's arrest on this absolute moron who's decided that violence is okay. He's entitled. He's a lefty. He's entitled to smash the right, just like they smashed Charlie Kirk. So a citizen's arrest of the offender has been made.
My breach of these powers.
With a sticky in your mouth, you're wrong.
With a stick in your mouth, you're wrong.
He's not going anywhere.
You're
He can sit here
wrong.
until the police arrive. Sit. He's sitting here until the police arrive. Full stop.
You know what's crazy?
So at the moment, it's fairly calm. He's been detained. He's made a citizen's arrest. The guy, the offender, is relatively calm, and they're just now waiting for the police to come along and deal with the situation. The guy's been assaulted. He's had his table turned over, camera equipment damaged, and we'll carry on.
Call the police now.
He's a coloured person.
Yeah, he's someone with fucking ethnic origin.
Yeah. He's Welsh.
Okay, right.
Are you saying that because of the colour of his skin that defines where he's from? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't judge him based on his skin.
Police.
Hi there.
So we have a lefty going on about skin colour. I don't know what it's got to do with skin colour. Nobody was even talking about skin colour. Nothing to do with skin colour, but she brought it up.
I can request police, please.
He's biting me. He's biting me.
Hello there.
So he's now committing a further assault. He's now biting Will. He's biting him in an attempt to get away from the scene after he caused havoc.
Don't bite me.
Communications. The man has
He's just
attempted to
missing
assault me. He has bitten and assaulted a friend of mine, and also
We've got him under citizen's arrest currently.
I don't know the postcode off the top of my head. It's London College of Communications, Elephant and Castle.
So from what I can gather, there are two guys here. There is Montgomery and Will. That's it. There's just the two of them, surrounded by a bunch of students and the university security. Bear that in mind.
He's not going anywhere. He's just attacked.
Right, so we now have other people, some of which I believe are members of the university security. They are now coming out, aiding and abetting a criminal, trying to assist him in an escape. And in doing so, they're also further assaulting this gentleman, Will Coleshill. So they're committing assault, they're aiding and abetting a criminal, and they're assisting in his escape.
He's under arrest.
Who are you arresting, bro?
I don't.
There we go. There's another one. So this absolute wet wipe here, we'll see a bit more of this thing later on with her long hair and the furry coat here. They've just thrown the liquid in his face. That is also assault.
I just get his arm. Get his other arm. Get his other arm. No, this man is under arrest.
Oi, you fucking get off him.
No, bro.
Get off him. Cop, get off him.
So Montgomery goes in there now to try and give him a hand. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people now. Is it 6 or 7? Yeah, 7. Looks like 7 people on 2. More assaults being committed. A number of assaults potentially.
Just assaulting me.
This is the left guys who've currently just been assaulted for having debates with people. Why are we scumbags? Because we wanted to have a debate with people. Do you think...
So they're being called scumbags because they're debating with people.
This is acceptable behaviour? No, I think... The fact that this institution will defend this.
Here's the question. Do you think you deserve...
There you go. Look at this absolute... Well, I won't tell you what I want to say, but there you go. Listen very carefully to the words of this thing.
It causing the division in the fucking
Division?
country.
What?
Yes.
Because I don't want illegal rapists in my
Asylum
country?
seekers.
They come from France.
Oh, okay. They come from countries that we bomb, we
Look at this idiot. Look.
pillage, and
We
we
bomb France.
So we pillage and rape France, do we? Right, look. And then he has the cheek to say this.
Bro, you don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
Bro, you don't even know what you're talking about, bro. This is what happens when left-wing activists educate your children. So, thankfully, at last, our wonderful Metropolitan Police have arrived where they can surely at least question, if not arrest, the guy that assaulted Montgomery Toms, then went on to assault Will Coleshill by biting him. They could also question and potentially arrest one of the other 6 or 7 people that got involved and unquestionably could be accused of an assault at the very least. And they could certainly have arrested the thing, and I'm going to call it a thing because I'm not sure what it is, that threw a substance in Will Coleshill's face. That is unquestionably an assault. So we have 2 indisputable, undeniable, blatant assaults taken place. So thank God the police have now arrived and can deal with it.
Right, we've just been assaulted by a number of people from this university.
Stay talk to my colleague.
Okay.
Right, straight away, look at the attitude of the police officer. Hands out, go away, hands on. Disgraceful. The very first action of the plod that gets out of that car is unprofessional, rude and wrong.
We've just been insulted by a number of people, come over, flip the table, smashing camera equipment. I grabbed the man who did it, put him under citizen's arrest, asked for the police to be called. I've been then attacked by a number of the university staff, a number of the students, come up, attacked me and helped the person who...
Everything that this guy's saying here is true, right? Because you've just seen it with your very eyes. You've seen what he's saying is true.
Smash the equipment, flip the table, get away.
Okay, how did it all start?
He was punching me, biting me.
How did it all start?
Table doing public discussions, debates. There was ongoing discussion happening completely peaceably. Man out of the blue walked up and threw everything, cameras attached, smashing them onto the floor.
Does that person go to that place?
I believe so, yes.
They're just a random person in the car.
I believe that's a person from this university. University staff have come in, assaulted me, even though I clearly indicated he's under a citizen's arrest. I had him there, I said, call the police, call the police, call the police. So I requested that you lot were called.
Yeah.
And the university staff have come in and assaulted.
Hardly the epitome of being friendly or concerned, are they? I mean, I don't want to be overly critical here, but does she actually gives a fuck? Honestly, let's be honest. Does she even look like she's bothered? Or that, to me, she looks like she's looking for an excuse to walk away.
Me and helped him get away.
Britain needs mass deportations. This is my organisation. Very similar to...
I mean that's going to roll people up, mate, isn't it? If you don't...
That's going to roll. That's going to roll people. Now look at the face of this police officer, right? It's very important that you look at this individual's face. This is what we are dealing with in 2026 London. This is Sadiq Khan's Metropolitan Police Force. It's going to roll people up. So if you want to complain about illegal migration, if you want to make a stand or voice concerns about our children being victims of rape and assault, etc., if you're going to do that, you're going to roll people up. And you may well deserve what comes your way. It gets worse.
One thing to kick off, I suggest you don't create a situation.
So we have to live in a society where we can't state what a leading polling party in the country
Let
is.
me see the footage.
He says, I'm not saying that. No, police officer, that is exactly what you're saying. You're saying these violent people don't agree with you, so don't say anything that will make them violent. You just don't get it, do you? You have no role, no place, no business being in a police uniform. You are here to police. You are not here to decide and to side with the ones that are going to cause the violence. Your job is to arrest the ones that cause the violence, not to silence the ones telling the truth.
This is the man who attacked me. You're going to arrest...
Right, this is the man that attacked me. Take note of his face. Look at all these young white kids. Look at all these young white kids. They've all been infected with the woke mind virus. They have all been taught to hate themselves, to hate Britain, to hate our country, to hate our history, to hate our future and our past. They have been brought up on left-wing hatred. They're victims, actually. They're victims. Let's carry on. So he's now pointed out the guy responsible for the crime, clearly, which is on camera, undeniable, indisputable, undefendable.
Step away. Step away.
Wait.
Step
Are you going
away.
to a...
Step away.
Wait a second.
You actually believe that? Can you actually believe what you are seeing? Again, more aggression to the wrong people. Look at the look on his face. I've seen child molesters being arrested in a more polite fashion than a victim is being spoken to. Let me just move that back a few seconds. Just watch that again.
Society where we can't say what a leading polling party in the country
Let me see the footage.
This is unbelievable. This is one of the most damning videos.
You're going to arrest them.
Step away. Step away.
Wait.
Step
Are you going
away.
to...
Step away.
Wait a second.
There's an assault there. That is an assault. Right there, that is an assault.
Ease up. He just went and pushed me really aggressively. You're approaching someone else. No, don't touch me. Your colleague's just assaulted me. Learn some manners. We've been talking with you nicely.
Sir, you're under arrest at the moment.
Whoa. How? For what? Help!
This is the gentleman that is the gentleman being arrested now is the gentleman that was assaulted on at least 2 occasions, potentially 4 or 5 occasions. He's now the one being arrested. And you can see the attitude. This is Antifa in a police uniform. This is hard left Labour. This is communism. This is tyranny. This is not our police service. And I go back to what I said earlier on. If you're a mother, a brother, a son, a sister, a wife, a partner of a serving police officer, would you be proud of your wife, your husband acting like this? Do you think this is right? Do you think this is what being a public servant, what supposedly protecting your community, making sure that everyone is safe and that the law is adhered to? Do you think this is right, what you're seeing? And it's no good blaming 1 or 2 rogue officers. It's like this all around the goddamn country right now. This is this is why I wanted to play this video and why I wanted to study it. Because this is one of the most damning pieces of evidence of 2-tier policing that you could ever wish to see in your life. From the moment they get out of the vehicle, their attitude is all wrong. They are hands-on, they are aggressive, they are rude. They have clearly taken a side before they even know what the story is. And then they start to assault the victims themselves and then arrest them. Can anyone tell me on any level where this sort of behaviour can be condoned or even explained? It is all on camera. The camera does not lie. It is the elephant and castle, yeah.
I have done no crime. I've been here engaging in a public, peaceful...
Now, if we note here, these are the 2 officers, okay? So what we have here is we have the delightful officer that said, if you upset people, you can't walk around defending people. That's just not on. You've got that absolute prick there. You have the woman, the young Miss Makeup in the middle, that was looking at him like a piece of shit when she got out of the car, looking bored to the point where she wanted to get off to the nearest vape shop, right? And then you got Baldy on the end there, right, who got aggressive, clearly a lefty, not doing his job properly, not doesn't have it in him to remain neutral, to do his job properly, to police without fear or favour. He knows whose side he's on, and he's letting everyone know it. And he even assaulted the guy by pushing him for no reason whatsoever. So you've got the three stooges there actually arresting the person who was assaulted. How proud should they be?
Why Britain needs mass deportations.
Well, they already have come. We don't like it.
Sorry, guys, I messed that up there. There we go. Let me get back to the bit. There we go.
Ancestors went through 2 world wars, but this country, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. But I can't breathe, and you're way off my back. Well, how can this moment what's going on?
Have you ever seen anything as disgraceful as this in your life? Have you ever seen police behaviour more disgraceful, more lopsided, more biased, more two-tier than what you are witnessing right now? And the young man on the floor, Will, is absolutely right. Our forefathers fought 2 world wars to stop this sort of shit, and it's happening in London.
For public debate, they've got You are the side of criminals. This is 2-tier. You've seen what's on the banner, you've laughed at it, you've scoffed at it, you've said it was our fault for having a public debate, and now you're torturing me on the ground. You are criminals. You're violent 2-tier criminals. The minute you knew what was on that banner, you decided, let's go for him.
He's absolutely right. The minute they saw what was on that banner, they knew whose side they were on. I have never seen anything like this in my life. Of course, we've all seen footage that you could say, oh, it's worse, etc., etc., but not in such a short clip, not so condensed, not so blatant, not so obvious, and not so clear for everyone. And my challenge to any serving or former police officer watching this tonight, my challenge to any members of their families watching this tonight, tell me how you condone this. Explain this away. You can't. This is vermin in uniform, in my humble opinion. The way they're acting is vile. If members of the public reacted in this way, they would rightly be arrested. This is vile.
You are 2-tier. I know what you're working on. 2-tier
This is what we're dealing with, guys.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the result. There is the result. You've got all the lefties squealing, hollering and cheering. They could all go down the pub and have their lattes and pat themselves on the back and tell each other that they've saved the world. Whilst the police, the so-called police, look at the absolute fucking state of some of them, have carried this guy away, arrested him for being assaulted. That's where we're at.
Corrupt, they're gone, the people, the political vision, go to the right winger.
Excuse me, officer, can I know what station he's going to?
What did they fight for? What did millions of people fight for? Does it sound like a democracy, like a free country to you? Is this what you signed up for? Was this in your oath?
What you're looking at here are political robots. These are not people that have joined the police force to serve the community. These are not people that have joined the police force because they want to do good. It's because they couldn't find another job. And whilst they're in that job, they are able to carry out their political leanings against those that they don't agree with. These are not police officers. They may be wearing the uniform, but they do not represent us. Remember, and I don't care who's watching this right now, the police are here to serve us, not the other way round. Without fear, without favour. And no one in this world could convince me that what you're watching right now is without favour.
How do you do it? He's remembering How can he wear a poppy and do this? Go after someone for their opinion.
He's exactly right. How can he wear a poppy and do this? Take that poppy off. Whoever that police officer is, take it off, because you know what? You have no place wearing that, none whatsoever.
Smashing my property, my equipment, torturing me on the ground.
Why is the guy that assaulted me not arrested?
What? You think I've done? Yeah, hurt me some more. Criminal.
And there you go. The guy that actually committed the assault wasn't arrested.
Not complying. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not going to comply with criminals, two-tier goons like you. I'm not going to hurt you, but I'm not going to comply with you violent criminal without engaging in political policing. Where is the man who attacked him? Where are the men who attacked him? Where's Al? Where's the man who is choking me on the ground? Where's the man who is choking me? Where's the man?
Now, of course, in central London right now, our wonderful Metropolitan Police Service have got nothing much better to do. Violent crime is on the rise. Watch robbery again is becoming prevalent up and down or all around the capital city. Muggers on mopeds, bikes, stealing thousands and thousands of pounds for mobile phones every day. Crimes being committed. Shops opening up all along places like Oxford Street that are clearly nothing more than money laundering ventures. There's nothing else to do, is there? Drugs, rape, rooming gangs that apparently don't exist, according to Sadiq Khan. There's nothing else better for the Metropolitan Police to do than to send about a dozen officers along to arrest the guy who's been assaulted.
Oh, that's to stop me from breathing. Where's the man who's going to drink over my face? Where's the man who's biting me on the arm? Drag backwards. I'm not going to hurt you. Ah! I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to. You're a stunt staffer.
Cheered on by the local lefty vermin. Absolutely unbelievable. As I say, quite frankly, I've never seen anything like that in my life in such a blatant short period of time. Shocking footage, absolutely shocking footage.